Yes, I was born in Canada. Has anybody here been to Canada? Your teacher, what part of Canada?
My family lives in British Columbia and in Ontario.
Oh, wow. I lived in British Columbia too, but I was originally from Ontario, which is eastern Canada. British Columbia is on the west coast. Do you guys know anything about Canada? Oh, yes.
They have underground malls.
Yes?
I know this town or place in Canada called Nova Scotia.
Yes, a very beautiful place.
And then they have back milk.
That's right. In fact, that
Bat milk? Bat?
bag. It's
Oh, yes.
Some of my relatives live out in Western Canada, and your teacher probably doesn't know about the bag, although she has relatives in Ontario too. The west part of Canada does not have bag milk. So anybody that comes to Ontario, they see this milk in a bag and they just can't believe it. You buy 3 bags at a time and they're all sealed, and you get a plastic container. You put the bag in the plastic container and you flip the corner and you pour it with that.
It's like your juice pouch is only big.
Yeah.
That's
Really
exactly
big.
what it's like.
So
they
y'all
have
didn't
big
have
ones.
gallons of milk?
Huh?
Y'all didn't have gallons of milk?
Nope.
So you can just bite off the corner and.
Well, you could
No.
No, you gotta cut it with a
It's
knife.
a huge bag. It's not, it wouldn't be like that.
Okay, so I grew up on a big farm in Canada. We had horses and cows and pigs. And when I was about 12 years old, I decided to take we had 4 horses. I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and one sister was really young, so she wasn't around when we were growing up as much. But 4 of us, my 2 brothers and my sister and I, used to ride those horses all the time. We loved it. Well, my sister and I got my sister to help me. She was younger. We took those 4 horses over to a tourist resort, which was on a lake nearby where the farm was. And we used to take the tourists on horseback rides, and we would get $5 for an hour of taking them on a ride. So at 12 years old, I was already in business. I just loved doing that. It was fun. I was making money. I mean, doesn't that sound great? Yeah. So as I got older, I just had that passion in me to do that kind of thing, I guess. But I started very young. But also, living in Canada, now how many people here have seen snow? 3, 4, about half the class, maybe not quite half the class. Were you in it? Where did you see snow?
Chicago.
Okay.
North Georgia.
North Georgia?
Japan.
Okay.
New York.
Okay, yeah. Well, New York and Chicago especially, and probably Japan, when it snows and you go through winter, it is so cold. I mean, I remember days up there when it was 30 below zero. I mean, that is cold. You know, we're 70 degrees above zero, so 30 degrees below zero, that's like, it chills you to the bone. So I decided as I was growing up that I really didn't like that. I mean, it lasted too long. Snow is nice, you can ski and you can do things like that, but the winters just lasted too long. So as a young girl, I started dreaming about palm trees and beaches and nice tropical weather like we have here in Florida. Anybody who how many are born here? Probably. Anybody not born in Florida? Where were you born?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Okay, you have really nice warm weather too, right? Yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta? It would get a little cold there, right? But not 30 below zero, I don't think.
Chicago.
Oh, you were born in Chicago? Okay, that's a cold, weird city, definitely. So anyway, I just thought, yes. Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. I decided I'm going to get out of there as soon as I could. But, you know, you have to go to school, which is a really good thing. You want to stay in school. I went through, got to high school, went through high school and decided, at this point in my life, I was thinking, you know what I want to be when I grow up? 2 of my aunts were teachers. And I thought, hey, I think I want to be a teacher. I loved school, actually. And I thought, I want to be a teacher when I grow up. And my relatives used to say, Jane is so lucky. She knows exactly what she wants to do when she grows up. So all my life I was planning to become a teacher. So I went to college, and I actually got a BA, a bachelor's in English and psychology. And by the time I was in my last year graduating, for some reason, I really didn't want to be in school anymore. So I didn't want to teach. I decided, not that there's anything wrong with teaching. It's a great profession, and I really think highly of teachers because they're actually helping to develop people to create our future here. So teachers do a wonderful job. Does anybody want to be a teacher?
Not one of them. I never have a student say they want to be a teacher.
You've asked them. Well, I did, and I thought I had my life all figured out. But after I got through college, I had really had enough of school. I was glad I finished my degree, because that's really been a good thing. And then I just wanted to travel. So one of the places I decided to come was Florida. I wanted to see those palm trees and walk on those warm sandy beaches. So I got down to, on my way down, I started thinking, what am I going to do in Florida? I got to make some money, right? So I thought, I'll pick oranges. Well, to me, that sounded wonderful. I thought, I'll be standing on a ladder in a bikini, plucking oranges off the trees, and I'll make money doing that. Well, I got a rude awakening. I got to Florida. I did go and I got a job picking oranges, but that is hard work. And I couldn't get a suntan because I had to wear long sleeve shirts because there was thorns in the trees, and it was dirty, and there was spiders everywhere. And it was not at all what my vision was. But I did it for a while, and I made some money, and that's how I kind of got started in Florida. But eventually, I